With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Okay, so the given question here we have is if the points A 3 minus x comma 3 comma 3, B point is what 3 comma 3 minus y comma 3, C point is what 3 comma 3 minus z, and D is what 2 comma 2 comma 2 are coplanar. Okay, then we have to find the value of what 1 upon x plus 1 upon y plus 1 upon z. Okay, so first of all, this is my solution part here, right? So I can write here that this is my solution part. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to find the value of our dA vector. So my dA vector will be what? My dA vector basically will be, okay guys, if you can notice one thing, so this will become what? First part, for the x part of this quadrant here, A and D points, this will become 2 minus 3 minus x. Okay, so I can write here this will become 2 minus of 3 minus x, and there is a bracket here. Okay, and comma of what? This one will become what? Next one is basically my next one will again 2 minus 3, this will become what? 2 minus 3, and similarly z coordinate will become what? 2 minus 3 for this vector. So end result we are going to receive for this one is what? 2 minus 3 minus x will be what? This will be minus of 1 minus of what? X, right? Sorry, plus of x. This will be plus of x. Similarly, this part is what? Minus of 1, and this part is what? Minus of 1 here I have. So now if I take minus 1 common and remove it, so this will become what? This will become 1 minus x, right? This is positive of 1 and this is what? Positive of 1. So this is the value for what? This is the value for my dA vector. Okay, now similarly if I have to find the value for dB vector, so my dB vector, what will be the value for dB vector? So dB vector will become what? If I notice one thing, okay, so here similar properties are there, 3 minus y and 3. So in that case this will become what? My solution you are going to receive will be 1 comma 1 minus y, and comma of what? 1. Why 1 minus y in between? Because we can see that there is a 3 minus y here, and we can know that this 2 minus 3 minus y will be what? Minus of 1 plus of y, and taking minus 1 common, so this will become what? 1 minus y. Similarly my DC vector value will be what? This will become 1 comma 1 minus z. Why 1 minus z? If you guys can notice one thing, yes, exactly, there is a 3 minus z in this C z coordinate here. So now I have the values of dA, dB and DC vector, and question says that they are what? If the points are coplanar. The condition given to me, these points A, B, C, D are what? Coplanar. Okay, so I can write here that if my points A, B, C, D are coplanar, if my points A, B, C and D are what? These are basically coplanar. Okay guys, so in that case I can say that the triple product of these vectors dA, dB and DC will be equals to 0. Okay, just notice one thing, my triple product of these products dA dot dB dot DC, okay, this is equals to what? 0. And do we know how to find the value of this triple product? Exactly by using the determinant of these vectors or these points here I have. So I can say that here now, if I consider my vector points here now, okay, what is the value of first dA points here? So we know that dA is basically 1 minus x, 1 and 1. So I can write here 1 minus x, 1 and what? 1. Similarly this will become what? For the dB vector 1 minus y, right? And this is what? 1. Similarly this is what? 1 and 1 minus of what? Z here I have. Okay, and this is equals to what? 0. Now what do we have to do? We just have to find the determinant of value of this function, right? So first one we will consider 1 minus x. So 1 minus x here. Okay guys, this is a minus here. So just let me correct it here. Just this is a 1 minus x here, and with the product of what? This part is basically now. This part will become 1 minus y into 1 minus z. So 1 minus y into 1 minus z. Okay, so minus of what? 1 into 1. Or also I can write directly 1. So this will become what? Minus of 1 here now, considering this part here. So now expanding using this one. So this will become 1 minus z. Okay guys, and minus of what? Minus of 1. Similarly, on the last third column first row, so this will become what? Expanding using this one. So this will become 1 with the product of what? 1 minus y. Okay guys, this one equals to what? 0. Okay, so now moving further, I can write this part as what? This one can be written as what? Okay, so 1 minus x, I can write here that minus of y first of all. This will become my minus of y. Here you guys can notice one thing, 1 into 1 into minus y, this is minus of y, and this is what? Minus of z here I have. After this we are left with plus of yz. Okay, and then I have what? Plus of x, y. Nothing, I'm just opening the brackets of these parts, and this give me these solutions. Okay, and after this part will become what now? This part further will become plus of xz, and I have minus of xyz. Okay guys, and then for this part this will become minus of 1, and this part will be minus of z left here only. Okay, there's a minus and there's a minus, so this will be plus of z. So plus of z, and this part is what? Okay, so similarly this one will become plus of y, and excess of 1s, these are also cancelling out with each other, alternative ones. So now I can notice one thing, in this expression I have, you can notice minus of y and minus of z, and this is positive of z and positive y cancelling out with each other, right? So we are left with only what? We are left with exactly, we are left with only xy. If I can write down here xy, okay guys, plus y z, and plus of what? Plus of zx, right? And if I put this part now, minus of xyz on the RHS side, so this will become positive of xyz, right? Now I can do one thing, I can divide this part I can put this RHS side on this side. So this will become xy divided by what? Divided by xyz. Plus of what? Yz divided by what? Divided by again xyz, and plus of what? Zx divided by what? Divided by my again xyz. This is equals to now 1. Now you guys can notice one thing clearly. This part xy cancelling out, yz cancelling out, and zx is basically cancelled out with this one. So we are receiving the end solution as what? My end solution is basically now 1 upon x plus 1 upon y plus 1 upon z equals to what? 1. And I guess this is what we have to prove. Question says this: if my points A, B, C, D are coplanar, then we have to prove that 1 upon x plus 1 upon y plus 1 upon z equals to what? 1. So this is the solution we just find out here. So I can say that this is the answer. Okay, as you guys can notice here, right? So this is the answer we are looking for.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.